Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashwini and today we are going to see SQL program number 2. This is the program for second PUC students. I have already recorded and uploaded the first SQL program, and in that particular program I have explained in detail about SQL commands. If you have not seen that video yet, please watch that video before seeing this video. The link is given in the description box. You can use that link. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel. Now let us see the program. Program number 2. Create a student database and compute the results. So here we need to create a student database. First we are going to create a table. Then we are going to insert the records for the table. Then we are going to perform few operations for the table. So that is what an SQL program is. If you create a table and insert the record properly, then other commands will be very easy to you. So first we are going to see how to create a table. Next we are going to insert the records for the table. So let us see which are the fields for the table. So here we have create a table for a class of students with the following fields. So we are going to create a table for a class of students for the following fields. They have given the fields and you have to create this particular fields. So you cannot change any of the field. Remember that. So field names are ID number, that is the register number, number of 4. It is a data type. So this type is nothing but the data type. So here data type is listed. Here field names are displayed. So we are going to use ID number, that is register number, S name, that is student name, subject 1 to subject 6. Data types for ID number is number of 4. Here 4 is nothing but you have 4 locations there. So you can create a register number of 4 digit. Varchar 2 of 15. So numbers is total is 15. So here student name can be within 15 character. Next subject 1 to subject 6, number of 3, that is nothing but each subject marks carries 100 marks. So maximum number you can fill for this subject 1 to subject 6 is 100. So 3 memory allocation, so number of 3 it is. So next is adding a records into the table for 10 students. So you are going to insert the value for all these fields for 10 students. Total number of students is 10 or more. We need to insert all the value for student ID, student name and all the 6 subject marks using insert command. So to create a table we are going to use create command. To insert the values into the table we are going to use insert command. So next is these are the different operations that has to be performed for this particular table. So these things we are going to see one by one. First let us see how to create a table and insert the values. So here you can see create table command. So first we have to create a table. The table name is class. This one. This is the table name using create command. So you know how to create a table. First is create table class. Class is nothing but table name. So this you have to remember class. Opening braces and closing braces. Within these braces you are going to write all the field name as well as data type. So here you can see ID number space number of 4 and separated by a comma. And this you can see the same picture is given here. So same thing, whatever it's there, you are going to write inside the create table and separate it by commas. Understood? So here you can see ID number, number of 4, comma, S name, that is student namespace varchar2 of 15, comma. So each and every fields, whatever it is given in the question, you are going to write it in the same way and put a comma there. So next, you are going to close the braces and put a semicolon, hit a enter key, and you can see table is created. This is how you are going to create a table. It is very simple. Whatever it's there in the question, you are going to write it over here. Remember, create table. Table name is class. So class they have given, that I have written. Within the opening and closing braces, you are going to mention the field and data type and separated by a comma. And don't worry about this number. These numbers are line numbers. So don't worry about this. So this is how we are going to create a table using create table command. So next is we have to insert 10 students record. So we are going to insert the ID, student name and 6 subject marks. So we are going to use insert command. So insert into class. This class is nothing but your table name. Table name. So this is your table name. So insert into class values is a keyword. Opening braces. The first field is your register number, comma. Within single quotes you have given the name, comma, and you have given 6 subject marks and separated by commas, closing braces and a semicolon. Once when you hit a enter key, you have to hit a enter key here. Once when you hit a enter key, you'll get record is inserted into the table. Next again insert into class values the second register number, comma, name. Name should be given in the single quotes, comma, and 6 subject separated by commas, closing braces and a semicolon. Hit enter key, you'll get record is inserted successfully. Like that 10 times you are going to use insert command and insert the value to the table. So this is about the adding records into the table using insert command. So next question is display the description of fields in the table using DES command. So you are going to use this command to see the table contents. So the command is DESC and class. Class is nothing but your table name. Remember, everywhere we are going to use this table name. So description, DESC is description space table name. Whichever the table description you want to see, you have to give that particular table name, comma, hit a enter key, you'll get the description about the table. Here you can see the name of the columns. You can see still we have not entered anything inside the table. It is null. Type is nothing but your data type. This command is used to see the description about the table. Next is alter the table and calculate total and percentage marks as well as result. So here we need to alter the table. So altering the table is nothing but when you want to add a few columns for the existing table, you are going to use alter command. So here we are going to add total, percentage as well as result. These are the 3 fields we have to enter into the table. So alter table, class is a table name, add is a keyword. Remember this. We are going to add a field into the existing table. So till now we have student ID, name and 6 subject marks. That's all in our table. So next we are going to add 3 more fields using alter table command. So alter table, class is a table name, add total is the first column name, number of 3, this is the data type, percentage marks, number of 6 comma 2, 6 comma 2 is nothing but your percentage. If it is 66.662, so it is going to display 66.66, that's all, 2 character after decimal. Next is result, one more column, varchar of 10. So in this result you are going to display pass or fail, closing braces and a semicolon. Once when you hit the enter key, you can see these 3 columns has been added to the existing table class. So here you can see table altered. Once when you get this command result, it is confirmed that you have added a columns. Next is we are going to update the value for this total, percentage and result. So total can be calculated by adding all the 6 subject marks. Percentage can be calculated by total divided by total subject marks. Result is calculated by depending upon the marks. So if it is greater than 35 or equal to 35, if the student score 35 or more than 35 in all the subject, then he is pass. If any one subject he has got less than 35, then it is fail. So that condition we are going to use it here. So first we are going to add values for total. So update class, class is a table name, set total, remember this. Set total is nothing but in the total field you are going to enter the values. Total is equal to subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3 plus subject 4 plus subject 5 plus subject 6. So this is how you are going to total the subjects. Give a semicolon and hit enter key. You can see whatever the table column is there, that will be added. So total marks will be displayed under this particular total column. So here you can see 10 rows updated. Since we have updated 10 student record, so it has to be 10 rows updated. So next is updating the percentage. So how to calculate percentage? Total divided by number of subjects. So here we have 6 subjects, so total divided by 6. So how to write a command? Update class, class is a table name, set, I told you, remember. Now we are going to enter the values for this particular percentage marks. So inside this particular column, the value after calculating that has to be stored. So total divided by 6. 6 is nothing but 6 subject we have. So total divided by 6. Give semicolon, hit enter key. Percentage marks will be updated. So here you can see 10 rows updated. So this is how you calculate the percentage. So 2 columns we have completed, total and percentage. Now we are going to see the result. Under result you have 2 conditions. One is pass condition, one is fail condition. So you are going to use 2 update commands there. So here you can see compute the result as pass or fail by checking if the student has scored more than 35 in each subject. So now we are going to update the result. So update class set result. So result column you are going to update now. What you have to update? You have to update as pass. I told you 2 conditions are there. This is the first condition and this is the second condition. So the first condition is we are going to calculate for pass. So pass is nothing but if it is greater than or equal to 35, then he is pass. So update class set the result column as pass, where we are going to use this where condition, where within the opening and closing braces you are going to mention the condition. What is the condition? Subject 1 greater than or equal to 35, and one more thing here is and. So here you can see we are using and operation. So and is very important here. So for past condition we are going to use and for fail condition we are going to use or operation. Here you can see we have used or operation. Remember this. So here subject 1 greater than or equal to 35 and subject 2 is greater than or equal to 35 and subject 3 is greater than or equal to 35 till subject 6. If it is greater than or equal to 35, then only the result is pass. If any one subject is failed, then if any one subject is less than 35, then it is failed. So that is the second condition. So first condition is clear that we are going to use. The first one is we are going to use AND operation. Second is greater than or equal to. You have to give greater than or equal to symbol. Why? Because the person who has scored 35 as well as more than 35 both are pass. So the first one is AND condition. The second one is greater than or equal to symbol. So this you have to remember in this particular pass condition. So here you can see 7 rows has been updated. So we are clear that 7 students has been scored more than 35 or equal to 35. So next condition is out of 10, 7 students is pass. Now you know the result. Remaining 3 students are failed. So for that you have to write the update command. So update command is same as before. Update class set result. So here set result is equal to fail. This is your second condition. When he is fail, so you are going to write a where condition. So subject 1 is less than subject 1 is less than 35 or subject 2 less than 35 or all the 6 subjects you are going to mention each and every subject less than 35. If any one subject is less than 35, then you have to print that particular student has failed. So here you can see 3 rows has been updated. So 3 students has scored less than 35. So next, this is about the result column. So result column 7 plus 3 rows, totally 10 rows. So total we have entered is 10 rows and now we have updated all the 10 rows. Next is, so here you have list out all the contents of the table. So let us see. So select star. Star is nothing but 0 or more. So how much ever is there, all the column it has to be displayed. So select star from class. Class is a table name. So here is the list. Here you can see the student ID, student name, subject 1 to subject 6, and using alter command we have added these columns. Using update command we have added the values for this. So for this total we added subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3 plus subject 4 plus subject 5 plus subject 6. We added this, added all the subject, we got total. Next we did total divided by 6 we did. So we got percentage. Next we had two condition. One is fail condition and one is pass condition. So here you can see few of the student is pass and few of the student is fail. Here you can see. So here 1, 2, 3 failures. So under this you can see any one of the subject is less than 35. Here you can see 2 subject is less than 35. One more failure student. Here you can see one subject he is having less than 35. So see one of the pass condition. So all the subject he has scored more than 35. So it is pass. So we used update command for all these things to be updated. Total, percentage as well as result we updated. So this is the condition. Here you can see this. Next, retrieve only the ID, number and student name. So here we need to retrieve only these things separately. So how to do that? So select ID, comma, S name from class. So here you can see select ID and S name from table class. So here you got the list, 10 rows selected. So this is how you are going to retrieve. If you want subject or if you want total, add comma here, give the column name, whichever the column you want. From table name, if you give, that particular column will be displayed over here. This is how you are going to retrieve. Next is, now we have to list out the pass student whose result is passed. So for that also we are going to use select star as all the student, star means 0 or more. Select all the students from class where result is equal to pass. That is nothing but here result column whatever is there, all the student who have passed, so that particular student has to be listed. So here you can see ID, name, subject, 6 subject marks, total, percentage and result you can see. So star is all the columns it has to be selected where result is equal to pass. So where the result is pass, only those student details has to be retrieved. So this is the command. Next one is same thing, same question for fail. This is pass student. For fail, you have to give select star from where result is equal to fail. Here you can see all the students who have been failed. So next, count the number of students who have passed. Now we need to count. So now remember this count is a built-in function. Count star. Star is nothing but 0 or more. So select count star from class where result is equal to pass. So this is the condition because here they have told who have been passed. So we have to count all the students, those who have passed. So out of 10, 7 student has been passed. So we have used count star. Count star is a built-in function. And this question you can get in the final exam. Explain the built-in functions. One of the function is count. And you can give this example and explain this particular built-in function. Next one is count all the student who has been failed. So now you need to count all the student those who have failed. So select count star from class. Class is a table name where result is equal to fail. So remember this. Here you have where result is equal to pass. Same from here till here it is same and only you need to change is fail. Here you can see from here till here it is same as the previous. Only thing is you need to change is fail. So the total count is 3. So next select star, list out the student who have percentage greater than 60. So remember we are listing out those students who have scored more than 60%. So 60% is nothing but your column percentage marks. So you are going to check the percentage marks. So let us see the command select star from class is a table name where percentage marks is greater than 60. See here greater than 60. So select star from class where percentage. In this percentage column, all the students who have been scored more than 60%, that has to be listed. So this is here. So this star is very important because it is listing out all the columns and all the contents of the column. So that is why we give star there. Next is sort the table according to the order of ID number. So in the previous table you can see it has not been sorted. Here you can see 01, 11, 03. So here you can see 01, 11, 12, 03, 10. It has not been sorted. Now we need to sort all the students in the table. So we are going to use this command select star from class. This order by is very important in this particular command. Order by ID number. So we are going to order by. We are going to use that particular command to sort this particular ID number. So ID number, according to the ID number we are going to sort it. So here you can see 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 010, 011, 012. So it is sorted. So use order by to sort. By default it is ascending order. Remember that. So this is about the problem. It is very simple and repeated questions are there. Only thing is little bit of change in the commands. I hope you understand this particular program. Sorry for all the disturbance. If you like this video, please hit a like, share it with your friends, and if you have any doubts, please comment it. I'll reply for it. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.